Everyone, and welcome out to this Stream Pro live call. Guys, if you are excited, just put a 777 in the chat box and we are going to get this call officially kicked off. Well, maybe you haven't heard, but now I need to make sure that you hear loud and clear. Stream Pro is officially on the roll. Guys, over the last 12 hours, last night, actually 24 hours, it has been insane seeing how many agents have been upgrading, positioning themselves to be a part of one of the biggest and global revolutions that we have ever seen in the online marketing industry. So with that being said, it is time to kick this call off. And guys, I am beyond excited about what's happening here at Stream Pro. We are on the very brink of absolutely changing streaming history as well as income for every single person that's involved in an agent with the opportunity of a lifetime. Okay, when it comes to streaming, I want you to know the only way to go is Stream Pro. All right, with that being said, let's talk about the streaming revolution and why now is the moment. All right. In 2024, there was over $674 billion spent in the streaming industry. Now, one of the things that I want you to understand is anybody that's watching streaming on any TV, any tablet, any phone, there is one of the best opportunities in the world right now to partner with Stream Pro and be able to take over the marketplace and dominate in a very big way. It is projected to grow from $600+ billion to over $2.6 trillion by 2032. Who is excited of being a part of a $2 trillion growth? Just put I am in the chat box if you are, because I truly want you to understand that over 85% of US households are using streaming right now. Let's not even begin to talk about worldwide how many people are watching and streaming. And to be a part of a $2 trillion growth is something that is astronomical. This is money that's going to be spent regardless of what you do. And my suggestion to you is put yourself in a position that on that $2 trillion growth, you're getting paid profit and you are making a ton of money. I can't tell you how many millionaires are going to get created because of Stream Pro. How many people are going to be able to save money. We are living in such an amazing time where there's a lot of things going on around the world, but there's a lot of money to be made right now. Okay, the average household is spending anywhere from $100 to $150 a month, some much more than that, across Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Max, and so many different streaming services. What I love about what we have, guys, is we are solving a massive problem. All right, people are spending a ton of money on these subscriptions. There's fragmented content. There's ads when you're trying to watch movies and TV shows, and there's nothing more frustrating than that. Right when it's good, boom, next thing you know, there's an ad that pops up, and now we're sitting here waiting for the movie to come back on. Right? What I love about this is we aren't doing what everyone else is doing, and that's trying to charge a lot, get you constantly to upgrade and upsell you, and now we are delivering true freedom, simplicity, an all-in-one solution. I would encourage you tonight to actually go through and see how many streaming subscriptions you have. All right? It is amazing to me how much money that we are spending on subscriptions. Right now, Saturday, guess what? I got the UFC event on my phone right now. And as soon as this call is over, I'm going to go back to watching it. What is amazing about this is one pay-per-view alone is $79.95. Our whole entire platform with our Stream Pro Live is only $74.95 a month. And let's talk about what's included in that. 1,000 live channels, news, sports, local, international. And guys, when I say sports, I'm talking about all sports. NBA, MLB, NFL, soccer, hockey, the WNBA, the Olympics, everything is included in this, and you don't have to pay anything more. On top of that, I talked about just a second ago, UFC pay-per-view that is literally happening right now. All pay-per-view events are included for free. Boxing, concerts, WWE. One of the beautiful things about this as well is you get access on 7 different devices. Every other platform, you have to pay for that or you just can't do it. You get 7 devices included for $74.95, on top of a huge on-demand library, as well as 24/7 specialty channels. Okay? This is an all-in-one solution. We're saving people money and we're giving them 10 times the value than what they're currently paying for right now. That's with our Stream Pro Live. With our Stream Pro box, this replaces every movie and TV subscription that you could have when it comes to going back and watching movies and TV shows that are not actually streaming on live TV. If it is streaming on live TV, I want you to know the Stream Pro Live has it. When it comes to our Stream Pro box, this is $149 one time as long as you're a Stream Pro Live customer. And guys, this replaces Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO, any movies. I've literally searched. There has not been one movie I've looked for that I was trying to watch or TV show that I could not watch on our services. It has been an absolute just amazement to me what we have. Built-in movies, shows, on-demand content. And big thing, this works globally. So it doesn't matter where you are, all right? I'm over here in the US right now watching the pay-per-view event. Last month, I was in Paris watching the pay-per-view event, and I didn't have to pay a penny more for it, okay? Set up in minutes. No tech skills are required or needed for this. Guys, you plug in the HDMI to the TV and the box, you connect the Wi-Fi, you start streaming. That's as simple as the Stream Pro box is. With the Stream Pro Live, you download the app, you put in the user ID and the password, which we give you upon getting started with us, and at that point, you are streaming. It is amazing. One box, unlimited content, one-time price for the box. All right, and then you can continue to watch what you're looking to watch. Now, let's talk about this. What if you had the ability to earn in a $500+ billion streaming industry that's looking to grow by $2 trillion the next 6 to 7 years? I want to let you know that Stream Pro is on the forefront of this. Look at this for just a second. For only $99.95, you get the service included live. All right? The full-on 1,000 channels, pay-per-view events, everything is included in the agent. Okay? No inventory, no overhead. You get to start your business today. There's no risk of loss. There's no bunch of capital you have to invest in order to build a huge income here. Less than $100. You have the service and you can build an entire global business. It doesn't get better than that. All right? Global reach. From day one, you can go and talk to people in Africa, Australia, South America, Middle East, you name it, anywhere you know people, anybody that likes streaming, TV, shows, movies, they get access to this. All right? And you get to earn residual income on every subscriber in your network. I do want to make this clear. This is unlimited levels that you're able to get paid. This is not like you only get paid for what you do. Everything that comes through your network, everybody you bring and they bring, you get paid for. It is absolutely amazing. And you get to tap into an exploding and one of the fastest growing industries in society. If there's one thing that I know, people love to be entertained. And if you can earn off of your own entertainment and everybody else's, you're positioning yourself in a very strong way. I want you to understand right now we have about a $600 billion industry, and I want you to look at the amount of subscribers right now. Because in order for $2 trillion to grow, these numbers have to multiply by at least 4, if not 5. So I want you to look at this. Netflix right now has 300+ million subscribers. If the numbers and statistics are true, that this is going to grow by $2 trillion, that would be a 4x amount. They would have over 1 billion subscribers by 2032 based off of the statistics. All right, Disney Plus, 153+ million subscribers. Hulu, 52 million plus subscribers. YouTube TV, 8 million plus subscribers. Based on these stats, over 500 million subscribers are represented today just between 4 companies. That does not include all the other ones. That does not include cable. That is just between these 4. For that $2 trillion growth to happen, it's a 4x on these numbers right now. What's 500 million times 4? That's 2 billion subscribers of what we're looking at based off of just these stats alone. Who agrees 2 billion people are a lot of people that we can reach? The world is our audience. Who is this for? Everyone. Anybody that likes entertainment. And here's the beautiful part about it, guys. You're not just watching the revolution, you're building it. You're not just seeing one of the fastest growing industries, you're profiting from it for less than $100 a month. All right. I want you to look at this. One of the things that I love about business and life is practicality. Okay. I want you to look at the green when it comes to Stream Pro Live, and I want you to look at this chart based off of every other thing that's listed here. Okay. Guys, this is amazing. From live channels, we win by flying colors. Pay-per-view events, we're the only ones that include that you don't have to pay additional for. 7-device access, we are the only one that you can get that without having to pay more for. Specialty channels, we are the only one that has that without having to pay more. On-demand movies and TV, every other place is limited. Stream Pro Live is what? Unlimited. For $74.95, you get access to everything that I've just talked about as a customer. But here's the big thing. Right now, up until May 4th, we are only allowing agents to subscribe. This is what we're going to do, and I want you to hear me very loudly right now. We are going, because of the way that this community is built, we are going to help all of the agents get into play. And on May 4th, may the force be with you. We are going to roll out customers worldwide with this and give access. But I want you to understand the power of sitting at the very top of this worldwide and global expansion. Okay, we have the most value for the best price, and we are going to absolutely help create 5-figure, 6-figure, 7-figure earners, and all the way up to 8-figure earners. We are here to change the game. Look how many millions of subscribers are already paying. And now you have something better for them. You save money, plus you can make money. Even having an agent be $99.95, including the service, people are getting an entire business and all of the entertainment and value for less than what they're currently spending. This is where this is mind-blowing to me. Okay, now the Stream Pro box replaces all movie apps for a one-time $149. But let's talk about the financial opportunity. This is, I want to be very clear, one of the biggest financial opportunities that has ever came across the online marketing industry and available for anybody and everybody. If you have a passion, if you have a dream, if you desire to be rich, this is one of the most powerful ways you can do that without even a second thought. There's no risk of loss. There's no inventory, and the world is your audience. And something they're already all paying for. Okay, so let's talk about the money. Every person that you introduce, an agent or customer, you're going to get paid up front. $7.50 level 1 for every Stream Pro Live and agent that you bring in. $2.50 for every single person that comes through, everybody you brought in directly. So you bring in someone, that is your customer, that is your agent. They bring in someone, that's your level 2. So you get $7.50 personally on the live and the agent service, as well as $2.50 on level 2. Anytime someone gets a box for $149.95 per box that is purchased, you're going to make $25 on all of your personal, as well as then $25 on your level 2. This is upfront money. Whatever is done through every week, Sunday at midnight, Thursday, you get a paycheck. This is not something you have to wait months before you get paid, weeks before you get paid. You come in and you start getting to work, you start getting paid, and you get rewarded. Okay? Now, this is the biggest part when it comes to the financial opportunity here. I want you to write in the chat box, residual income. What do the chats say right now? I can see the pay-per-view channels just flipped in between ESPN and pay-per-view. App is working great on my phone and my home TV. It is amazing. I literally was looking at the comments before getting on this call. How many people are enjoying the fights, watching the fights, seeing how much value is given. And as soon as you pay for it, guys, within several hours, you have the access to the service as well as then to go build the income. But let's talk about residual income. This business is going to grow into millions and millions of people very quickly. The way that our organization is structured, you only have 3 top positions. Everybody else flows down. This is why this is powerful. 20 agents, whether they come directly from you or anybody underneath your network. Okay? 20 agents. Your cost is $99.95. Now you're making $125 a week at Pro 500, $500 a month. That goes from 20 to 50 agents. Now you're making $250 a week, $1,000 a month. I want you to understand, you get started tonight, you hit Pro 500 by tomorrow night at midnight, you're getting the upfront commissions as well as your first residual check this coming Thursday. This is powerful money, and it is right now money as well as long-lasting money. Your team grows from 50 to 150. Now you're making $500 a week, $2,000 a month. Your group grows to 500. Now you're making $1,250 weekly, $5,000 a month at our Pro 5000 promotion level. Once you hit VIP 10, that is 1,000 agents. Okay? That can happen within 3 steps, and I'm going to show you really quickly. All right? 3 steps, 1,000 agents, that's $2,500 a week, $10,000 a month. Just put 10K in the chat box if $10,000 in residual income would change your financial situation and life, and this is just the base of what it is going to grow into. All right? 3 steps. You get started, and you bring in 10 Stream Pro agents. Step 1. They're going to duplicate exactly what you did because people want to follow people that lead. All right? So you're going to show them what to do. You got started, you brought in 10. Those 10 go and get their 10. That's 100 people now, 100 agents. That process happens one more time. 100 people get 10, boom. Within 3 simple steps, 10 by 10 by 10, you're making $10,000 a month. And that is how easy it is to get to 1,000 Stream Pro agents. I want you to understand, multiplication is better than addition. It might take you a while to go find 1,000 people. But what isn't hard is to find 10 people that also know 10 people that also know 10 people. We're talking about streaming. We're not selling weight loss products, no disrespect. We're not selling trading services where people can invest and lose it all, right? No disrespect. We are giving something that is powerful and accessible and profitable to everybody. Saving money on what you're currently doing and making you more money than you're currently making, potentially by far. All right? You go from 1,000 agents to 2,000 agents. That's just 1,000 people getting 1 each. Duplication happens quick. All right? We'll have thousands of people joining every day within the next week or 2. All right? I want you to see this. 2,000 people. That's $20,000 a month, $5,000 a week. It's $5,000 a week. Can you imagine just an extra $5,000 hitting your bank account weekly? That group grows from 2,000 to 5,000. Now you're making $50,000 a month, $12,500 a week. All right? Your group grows to 10,000. That's $25,000 weekly, $100,000 a month. I want you to understand this, and I truly want you to write this down. My dreams have never been more close to me than they are right now. I want you to write that down. We are changing the landscape of people looking for powerful opportunity and a real opportunity, as well as then getting to be entertained and enjoy something that they've already been doing. But now, instead of just being someone that's paying for the streaming revolution, you are now getting paid by the revolution. And currently, this goes all the way up to Legend 1 Mil, which is $250,000 a week, $1 million a month. Maybe you can't dream that big yet, but I'm going to tell you, wherever you can see yourself on this chart, we're going to show you how to get there, and I believe get there faster than you ever thought possible. Okay? 150,000 people, and your entire community makes $1 million a month. Let's go back to how many millions of people are already subscribing. Over 500 million just between these 4 companies. We're looking at a 4x to 5x growth over the next 5 to 7 years. who understands there's a lot of money sitting on the table right now. All right. And all of us can win. All right. This is what's beautiful. Also, when you achieve a new promotion level, one time you're going to get a promotion bonus. Whatever promotions you hit within this month, you get paid the bonuses the following month. You get your upfront and weekly residuals every single week, the following week of the production, right? And then the promotion bonuses pays on the first payday of the month, the following month. Okay. So absolutely amazing. I really want to encourage you tonight that this is the absolute perfect time to join the revolution. You get to be the plug. You get to be the boss. You're positioning yourself to have the service out of the gate. No overhead. You get to start instantly with no risk. Earn residual income. Limitless income opportunity. We don't want limits on our streaming, and we certainly don't want limits on our income. All right? And you can do this whenever, full-time or part-time. It doesn't matter where you're at in the world. You can participate in this. You can build this. Guys, you're going to be able to go and launch countries with this. Go and bring whole countries into this. When you go and share with these leaders in different places, you have continents opening up and building within your network now, rather than just being a limited local only business or domestic only business. Okay. So now is the time to start your Stream Pro business. We own the platform, and we is us. All of us here on this call, all of us in the community, we own the income and we own the moment. There is truly nothing better out there in the streaming world, as well as then also the income world. Nothing out there that is easier. It's less than $100 a month. Number one, it's affordable everywhere. In the poorest countries in the world, in the most successful countries in the world, there's opportunity there. And what I love about that is we're truly able to go in and give people the experience of a lifetime. It has been an absolute blessing creating what we are creating here within the Finance Pro community. You're having access right now to build out a business that is global, that has an unlimited cap on what you can make. The 1 million a month is based off of just 150,000 people. When we have people achieve that, I want you to understand we are going to scale that. We're going to end up having Legend 2 million, Legend 3 million, Legend 5 million, where people will be making that monthly. I know that may sound crazy to you, but I want you to understand it is possible. And it's not just possible, it's very realistic. It is very practical. All it takes is numbers. There's not a magic formula. This is the numbers, this pays that. We have an audience of billions worldwide, and I truly want you to understand there has never been a better time to be a part of this. The world is shifting in a big way. There's a lot of talks of a recession. There's a lot of talks of just the reality of how much debt that people have and how close they are to being in a financial disaster. And I want to let you know, regardless of what's going on in the economy, there has never been a better opportunity to create wealth. There's never been a better time to be able to do something absolutely tremendous. So I want to ask all of you on the call right now, who understands what's on the table right now? You are at the very start of this. Coming up on Monday, April 14th, we are going to be blasting this out globally, all over social media, and we are going to a whole nother level. We will not begin to add customers for $74.95 until May 4th. We're only adding the agents. And the reason why is this. And I'm going to pull up my screen really quickly, and I'm going to show you this because it is very important that you understand what's about to happen. This is not small money. This is not small ball. This is the best opportunity you've ever had to hit 7 figures, and not just one time, short time, but for decades and decades to come. All right. When you get started, this is you right here. Okay. What I love about our business, and I want you all to pay very close attention, is when you get started, you're able to have 3 captains. And you may say, what is a captain, Josh? If you've ever played sports, I'm a massive sports fan. I have grown up my whole life playing, but let's talk about football for a second, whether it's college or whether it's NFL. All right. When you have a game about to start, they send their captains to the front lines to meet with the other team. When it comes to this business, I want you to see your captains as your people that are ready to go and create millions of dollars together. All right. Who do you want to have create the most amount of money with you? And I want to show you how powerful this business is. I talked about going in and getting 10 Stream Pro agents out of the gate. Now, here's the reality. You can only have 3 top positions. Okay. Everybody else that you bring in, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and number 10 out of the gate, they have to go underneath the top 3 people that you have. And you're able to continue to build down the group, and you're able to continue to help the people underneath you by placing agents and customers underneath them, and everybody benefits from it. Okay, I have 2 questions in the chat box right now. One is, how long does it take to receive the box? When it's made available to everybody here in Stream Pro, which is coming up here very shortly, you get the box within 5 to 7 days. All right, when it comes to the Stream Pro live service, you get access same day. All right, usually it'll take an hour, 2 hours. On the weekend, there may be a little bit longer because obviously it's the weekend. All right, but during the week, we have people working around the clock to be able to provide this service to you immediately. Now, I want you to understand something. All right, you're able to help everybody underneath you continue to build, but this is the important part about being in when? Now. Understand, until May 4th, we're only stacking agents, which does count as volume. The entire compensation that you just saw, the volume is important. All right? Now listen to this. By filling up these top positions, even the people that's above you and above them, they have to continue to place down into the business because you cannot go further out in width. All right, so you have your top 3, everybody else goes underneath there. Okay, so this is a blessing, and understand why we are doing what we're doing up until May 4th. We are stacking all of the agents in, helping everybody go ahead and create amazing and powerful residual income. And then all of the customers that are coming in are flowing underneath all of you, because we can't keep them up top. When you sign up customers, guess what? They go down here. When you sign up agents, guess what? They go down here. The entire business, we are pushing people down, and it benefits everybody that it goes underneath. Okay, so this is a business that is based off of generosity. You can't be greedy with this. We don't give you the opportunity to be. You have to help. And one of the quotes that I love so much is, if you help enough people get what they want, you will find yourself having everything that you ever wanted. Okay? So I want you to understand, this is the moment of a lifetime. This is a very special opportunity. And I want to encourage you right now, do not miss out on this moment. Every single day that is delayed, you're missing out on ridiculous positioning, and you could find yourself 50, 100, 200, 500 people below what you could be sitting on top of, and that making you money. All right. So with that being said, I want to encourage everybody tonight. We've already had agents signing up like crazy since we made the announcement last night. We already have people that are absolutely loving the service that they have now gotten access to. And we already have people that are positioned to be Pro 500, Pro 1000, Pro 2000 in the last 24 hours. Okay. So I want to encourage you, do not delay on this. All right. We're going to host another call here shortly on the training, the best way to attack the markets, the best way to go out here and build the biggest income. We talked about the strategy. If you bring in 10, they bring in 10, and they bring in 10, you're at 10K a month like that. All right. This is not something that's complicated. This is not something that's difficult. This is easy. We're already preparing our conference for this summer, where we have even more news that we're going to be making available, an opportunity for all of you. Understand that timing is one of the most important factors in life. There are people that get rich because they're extremely talented. There are people that get rich because they were at the right time and at the right place. And I want you to put one in the chat box if you understand that you're at day one. You are at the right time in the right place from a company that has already built billions of dollars. All right. From ERC with tax credits for business owners. That's what our company's been all about, serving business owners. All right. From tax credits, class action settlements, merchant services, business funding. But we didn't just want to be a domestic based, US based company. We wanted to impact the world. And this is the opportunity that we're giving you right now. We have brought the best of the best, where all of you can stream like a pro, but then secondly, earn like a pro. All right. And this is the very heart and basis of what Finance Pro is all about. Creating freedom, creating true finance pros. It's amazing to me how many of us have never been educated when it comes to finances. Guess what? We're going to help get money in your pocket. We know how much people love entertainment, so we're going to entertain as well. And then at that point, we're going to change the trajectory of history for so many of your families and all of you. And one of the last things that I will share, once you hit Pro 1000, you unlock two big benefits. Okay? Pro 1000, you unlock two big benefits. Number one, you unlock our generational wealth plan. What that means is when you hit Pro 1000, and as long as you are Pro 1000 or higher, you get to select who you want to be the heir of your account. If at any time something were to happen to you and you were to pass away, which we all will do at some point in our life, hopefully everybody here lives a very long, satisfying, and abundant life. But the reality of it is we never know. What we've done is we put in place, when you build this residual income up, it was not just for your lifetime. It is to continue to pay whoever you have selected to be the heir of your account. So the residuals you build will continue to pay your family. Put yes in all caps if you understand how beautiful that is. How many times in corporate America or these corporate jobs, you work a job and if something happens to you, guess what? There's an ad in the paper out tomorrow say we're hiring. All right. This is the reality. We're doing something different. We're giving everybody the opportunity to create wealth and build something that is truly generational. The second thing that you get at Pro 1000 is a micro insurance policy, which gives you up to a $200 a day cash benefit. You may say, Josh, what does that mean? I'll explain it to you. At Pro 1000, you unlock our Pro Sick Pay. That is a $12,000 maximum benefit for the year. There's a 90-day waiting period on it, but when you are hospitalized or if you are hospitalized, we are going to give you a cash benefit of $200 per day. So if you are in the hospital for 10 days, the way that this works is you pay a deductible, and guess what pays that? The benefit that Finance Pro and Stream Pro is paying. You don't come out of pocket a penny. 10 days in the hospital, 10 times 200 is $2,000 minus the $200 deductible. Imagine getting sick, whether that's COVID or whatever. We never know what's going to happen. But then you have $1,800 cash that is paid out to you that can help you with your bills. Just put yes again in the chat box if you understand how powerful that is. For a business that costs you $99, you get to build massive residual income. At Pro 1000, you get to choose who you're going to pass your business on to at some point whenever you move on to the next realm. But also while you're alive, you have an insurance policy that if you get sick, covers up to $200 a day cash benefit, maximum of 60 days total. A $12,000 maximum benefit just to give more to our community. You're going to see there is nothing out here in the industry, even remotely close to what we're doing. And guys, I want to be clear, we're on a mission. We're here to change the landscape of financial opportunity for the average person as well as the most successful person. Our target audience is everyone. So what I want you to do tonight, you're going to get a link that you're going to be able to sign up for free and register initially. And then you're going to upgrade to a Stream Pro agent for $99. As long as you don't do it or 1 at 2 o'clock in the morning, you're going to have access to your service tonight. All right. There is a UFC event going on right now. Okay. Then, not to mention, you're going to be in a position you can start to build your business now. Okay. At that point, guys, we're going to be hosting calls every week, doing training. You have the support you need. You have a state-of-the-art back office. Finance Pro's been in business since 2022. This is not new for us. We've already paid out 7 figures in commissions. We know what works. We've been doing what works, and we are now globally expanding. And you are at the very start of the global expansion. So I want you to understand you are at the right place at the right time with the right group of people. There has never been a better place that you could be. I mean that completely sincerely. I've seen what's out here in the marketplace. I'm friends with a lot of CEOs in a lot of different places, and to some viewed as competition. But what I will say is this: there is nothing out there that is easier, more simple, and more understandable than what we're doing. Be entertained and earn while you do it. Or let other people be entertained and earn while they do it. And as a community, instead of paying billions of dollars collectively and not making a penny off of it, now we are changing the landscape of that. We're earning. The $2 trillion is coming. Who agrees you want some of that? And not just one time, but on a residual weekly basis. And guess what? As the business grows, so does your income. There is no stopping this. So lock in your position now. Get ready. I want you, if you don't already, as soon as you get started, I want you to get your notebook out. Okay? And do understand this. Make your list of people you need to reach out to immediately and do the same thing. Get them on this call. Okay? This is movies, this is TV shows, it's live TV, it's pay-per-views, it's everything. Okay? It's all included in the Stream Pro. So with that being said, we'll see you all very soon. We're going to host another call tomorrow night, okay? 8 p.m. Eastern. Same link you joined tonight. We'll be back tomorrow night. Get plugged in, get ready, and Finance Pros, let's go. Stream like a pro, earn like a pro, and at the end of the day, let's do something amazing. The revolution's here, and we're not going to just watch it. We're going to build it. I'll see you tomorrow night. You guys be blessed now.